Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 100 Yards Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host and producer this afternoon, Logan Landers. Before we get into it today, be sure if you enjoy this video, give us a like, follow, share, and subscribe on Facebook as well as on YouTube. And also go check out our podcast, available every single week, audio versions of all of our shows. Now, today is a very special episode we're doing here today. The NFL Draft has come and gone, but today I will be taking a look at what I believe and what a lot of people believe is the most underrated, undrafted free agent coming into 2024. It is no other than Mr. Fabian Lovett, the defensive lineman, by way of Florida State, but he is now taking his talents to the Super Bowl champions in the Kansas City Chiefs. Once again, if you like the video, like, follow, share, and subscribe every single week on Facebook and YouTube. Let's break it down and talk about why I think the Kansas City Chiefs, once again, just keep stacking their roster and getting tremendous, tremendous talent. Now, when you look at Fabian Lovett, he's coming in at 6'4", 314 pounds, played on the D line there at Florida State, FSU, by way of Vicksburg, Mississippi, out there in his hometown. Played at Florida State for a good bit of his career, also played at Mississippi State. So he went to Olive Branch High School, of course, had a tremendous career out there, which is where he decided to go to Mississippi State, played for a little bit, and then said, I'm going to go to FSU out there in the ACC, and really made a name for himself over his college career in total. He had 93 tackles, 14 and a half tackles for loss, as well as 6 sacks, and also earned an all-honorable mention for the All-ACC twice throughout his career. This guy is someone who is a leader, someone who's resilient, someone who is going to push through boundaries and get through a lot of obstacles to get to the quarterback, get to the opposing opponent, and really work his tail off to get to that next level, which is where he's at now in his career at the Kansas City Chiefs, helping them out. So the NFL Draft came and gone. Unfortunately for Mr. Lovett, he did not hear his name called. However, he was one of the very first signings on the UDFAs, which means that they have a lot of hope and a lot of high praise for this young man. What I like about Mr. Fabian Lovett, he is a solid D lineman, goes to the point of attack with vicious strength and brutality. Also, it is a controlled chaos, I would say. He has that aggressiveness, but he's not wild with it. Tremendous techniques. He's able to break down blockers. He's able to use a variety of moves to get past offensive linemen and to get to his point of attack, get to his target. Absolute motor. You see a guy who's 314. He doesn't look it, though. That is a slim and trim working out in the gym 314 I see there on the screen if you're watching us on Facebook and YouTube, because that is a lean man with a lot of height, a lot of talent, a lot of cardio in his game. It's more than just power. It's speed as well. Absolute amazing athlete as well. He's able to move side to side, good lateral agility, good speed as well. But what really is going to help him, and I think stand out, is the use of his long arms. You can see there he's got some long arms on him. Strong hands, good blocking control, good tackling as well. You're not going to see this guy whiffing many tackles, if at any. So he is solid as a tackler, which is what you need there on the D-line to stuff the runners and whatnot. He also has really good ability to get past double teams. He does a really solid job at it. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit harder in the NFL, but he showed good flashes of it at Florida State as well as at Mississippi State. And it's a guy who is really just, throughout his career, he's matured. He's became a leader. He is just a great guy by all accords off the field now, a great guy on the field, a guy you want leading your team, a guy you want to really help out on your team, on your squad. And it's a guy who just, once again, he's going to be a top-tier run blocker, I think, when all things are said and done. That's his bread and butter. Pass game, he can always work on pass game. A lot of these guys in the league can. But run game, that is where you throw this guy in there to stuff the run. If you need a goal line stand, this is the guy you need to circle in red with your markers, with your highlighters, whatever you got, because Fabian Lovett is, in my opinion, the most underrated, undrafted free agent in the 2024 NFL draft class, who is now taking his talents to the Kansas City Chiefs. And I will say this personally, as a Las Vegas Raiders fan, I'm scared to see him on Sundays. But I wish the best for him in Kansas City. Had a tremendous career throughout high school and college, and I'm excited to see the mark that he is going to make. He's going to turn some heads. He's going to surprise some people with how well he is and how good he is on and off the field. Mr. Fabian Lovett, the defensive lineman coming out of Florida State, now taking his talents to Kansas City. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, like, follow, share, and subscribe on social media. Also, check out our podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or anywhere you enjoy listening to your shows. You can find us there every single week. Once again, I've been your host and producer, Logan Landers. If you enjoyed the video, guys, once again, you know where to find us. We'll see you again on